Hi everybody, this is Nikki, and I'm here to do a quick and painless video of a T-Slim cartridge change, and I'm trying to do it before something catastrophic happens, because that's where I'm on my way to that right now. I have already removed it, so I'm going to try to focus and get this done. I did this because when I first got my T-Slim, I came on and I did like a noob experience where I tried to change the cartridge, and it was just to show what the process was like. And I did say I'd come back on once I got more comfortable, and I am really comfortable and have been for a while, but I'm fumbling everything today. So here I am going to try it again. How to change this cartridge with any luck. I'm going to go to options. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go to load. Change cartridge. We got that much. Okay, disconnect the infusion set from your body and press next to continue. Did that like 15 minutes ago. Okay, remove the cartridge and install a filled cartridge. Press the unlock button when completed. There is a little key that comes with it. I don't have it anymore. You can use a coin. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just kidding, that's where I charge it. Okay. All right, so remove the cartridge and install a filled cartridge. Press the unlock button when completed. Okay. Did this backwards, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this anyway. Normally I fill my cartridge before I take it all off, but that's not how I'm doing things today for this video. So we'll get this going. All right, so here is my new cartridge. I'll set that to the side. And here is my syringe. And I guess actually this is okay because this is the order it tells you to do it in. I don't like having my pump disconnected for that long because I'm kind of crazy. So I usually pre-fill the syringe and then do it, but this is okay too. All right, I fill mine to 250. So that's right there. This is typical filling a syringe. Okay, and I do this part slowly. I don't know if it makes a difference, but somewhere in my mind, I get fewer bubbles. Okay, so I'm at 2.5, which is 250, and it looks pretty good. So now that I have my filled syringe, I'll take my new cartridge. I'm gonna put this in, I'm gonna put the needle in, but it doesn't go all the way down. It goes halfway in. And instead of injecting the insulin into it, which is the logical next step, I'm actually gonna take this, pull up the plunger, and pull the air out of the cartridge. I don't know if you can see those bubbles, maybe, maybe not. But that's pulling that air. Okay, once I have it to the top, and I've yet to pull it out, this will be the day, I'm gonna release it, let it kind of fall back, it falls back to the same place it was in, and then I'm gonna pull it out. Okay, flip it, give it another tap. From this position, I'm gonna pull the plunger back down again, and it's just gonna help whatever other air is in there to get to the top. And that looks pretty good. A few more taps. That's my pump going. It's taking you 25 minutes to change this cartridge, but it's okay. All right. Then I do this because I'm crazy. All I'm doing is just getting the bubbles back out and the air back out. And the important part is to make sure that you push the air up all the way through the orange tip. I've definitely done that. 16 units insulin of later. Okay. Now, there's a bubble. Okay. And this is how I do it. I tuck that little thing off to the side. Use my hand as a tripod. Put it back in, slowly inject. Okay, and then holding the plunger in, I withdraw that. And I'll come back to that in a second. I'm losing everything. All right, now back to the pump. Taking this, I'm gonna insert, well, first of all, unlock it. Okay, has not been completed. I know this. Okay, remove the cartridge and install a filled one. So I'm gonna hit next to, well, I'm gonna put it in, hit next to continue. Okay, detecting cartridge. I'm gonna have to think long and hard about whether or not I'm gonna post this video, because seriously, I'm making this look way more complicated than it is. And I don't know how that happened, but it happened. It's actually a really, when I'm not doing it in front of anything, it's a really easy process, and even holding the cartridge is not that big of a deal. But I'm not doing a good job convincing anybody of that. All right, cartridge change. Make sure the set is disconnected from your body, which I did, and securely connect the tubing to your cartridge. So I'm gonna get the tubing from, this one is the Auto Soft 90. So I'll unwind. Kevin Blanc, thank you for the helpful tip to not unwind all of it, which is how I was doing it. I'll unwind enough, and I pull off the little sheath. Okay, enough to get this upright so that when I hit the next step, which is next to fill your tubing, I can go ahead and get the tubing upright so that the bubbles go to the top. And start. Okay, starting fill. I'm gonna hold the pump down below so I don't look ridiculous. Okay, so on this step, I'm at 2.2 units. On this step, I thought you had to do 12 units. I don't know where I got that. Other people have said 10 units. I have noticed that 10 units rarely is enough for me to see the first drops. But somewhere between 10.5 and 11 usually is enough. So once I see the drops, I hit stop right away. But I was definitely getting there at 12. I don't know where I had 12 from. But I think others do 10, so I guess it's your, you know, mileage will vary. Distance will vary. It's a really good video. 8.5, 8.791, 9.5. Okay, so now I'm gonna start looking for the drops. There it is. Okay. So 11.3 units. I saw one drop. That's good enough for me. I think you're technically supposed to see 3 drops. I'm usually good with 1. Here we are. We're detecting insulin. 70%. Okay. 100%. If you see drops at the end of the tubing, press done, and I did. If I didn't see drops, which is what's happened at 10 units, I could go back and hit fill and restart the not restart, but continue the process until I see the drops. In this case, I'm gonna hit done because I saw it. And then I'm back at my load screen. I have 2 checks. I have a check after change cartridge and a check after fill tubing. The next thing I need to do is fill the cannula, which is gonna be to 0.5. But, oh, I didn't drop it. I do skin tack. So first I'll get my alcohol. And do this, little that, and then I'm gonna do my skin tack. Oh, yeah, no, that's okay. Air dry. Pull off the paper backing. Pull off the wrapper, pull it down, click it in. I put the tube through the little crevice, the little whatever. And then right where I put the skin tack, I put this, I squeeze. And that's it. Then I'm gonna come back onto the pump and hit fill cannula, insert a new set, connect the filled tubing, press next to fill the cannula with insulin. It says edit fill amount. I had to enter fill amount for the first time, but it's 0.5 units, start. And then this is almost done. As soon as this is done, I have to hit resume insulin. I've forgotten to do that in the past. Stop and fill. Okay, done. Resume insulin now. Yes, resume. Okay, and then since I'm doing this anyway, I will show you guys, I brought my little 670G experiment vial. So what I had been doing, some people ask about the insulin, like, you know, what's left in the cartridge and whether or not you can do anything with it or how you pull the insulin back out. I started doing this as practice, and then I realized I wanted to be able to experiment with my 670G, so I've continued to do it. And that is, I take my syringe once it's done, and the old cartridge, I usually try to get a little bit of air in there first. This is how I'm doing it. And then I reinsert it into, so I imagine this is exactly what you would do if you needed to take insulin out of your cartridge in order to use it. But what I do is I will put in my used syringe, get my used cartridge, flip it back over, and I pull back out the insulin. That's my 670G right there. Beeping, sorry. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's about how much insulin I'm pulling out of the cartridge. And to put it to good use, I'll go ahead and put that back in my little experiment vial. But that's it. And that's how you do a cartridge fill. That's how you do a really bad, sloppy, and incorrect cartridge fill. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.